What's up, fellow traders? Monday's done. I hope you had a good weekend. I did. Spent the weekend on the water. It was beautiful. Followed up by a beautiful Monday. This is what we've been waiting for. The volume wasn't that strong, but the Dow broke the 200-day and the S&P surely to follow. Here we go. And I gotta be honest with you, I know it looks like the market's been rising a little faster than it's giving back, but that's getting ready to change right now. The market always falls faster than it rises. We're getting close. I mean, if we had a limit down day right now, which means 1,000 points down on the Dow, they gotta stop trading. I mean, look at that, damn near puts us at our mark there, 76, 7,500. You know, we're definitely going to that 7,200 that I showed, where we broke that downtrend and came up and tested and continued this rally we've had for the last 3 months. I know I shaved the goat. I don't think that has anything to do with the turnaround, but I gotta be honest, man, if the market turns today, it's a pretty good sign. Haven't shaved it off in over a year. Was ready to start with a clean palette, and maybe that's going to signal the turn of the market for us. We'll see. I want to get into the IYR before I get into my trades. The IYR has been battling that 33.75. They were up above 35. Well, today we're back under the 33.75. I like that. I like the IYR because that's had just an enormous run from 22. If that's breaking down, that means everything's going to start breaking down, you know. Even though I'm in SRS, and that's what SRS follows, the IYR, I still like the IYR as a whole. Friday, I picked up some more FAS. You know, I want to get into this real quick. I know we got some fellow traders kind of giving me some advice on FAS, but, you know, I feel like FAS is low risk at these levels. We know what Obama is going to have to do. You know, big gold brick out the poop chute for this market to carry any higher, and I'm loaded fat. You know, I covered my Joann's craft stores at 19.30 on Friday, made a couple dollars on that trade. So I'm basically right now I'm all FAS, little SRS, and those few puts I'm holding. We need some, you know, those puts could come alive. I mean, you never know. Tomorrow could be 800 points down. It's kind of funny how in this whole crash we haven't had a limit down day yet, which I think one's coming. It's definitely going to get crazy from here. I love the news where they're saying rally's gone too far. Now, what I like about it is what they're following it up with. Rally's gone too far from the March lows. See that? We're definitely going to 7,200 before we carry up further. And that's even if we do carry up further. And if that 7,200 mark doesn't hold where I showed on that, where that downtrend broke and then tested there, then the bottom's not going to hold. There's no way. And remember that, you know, we need to go back to that at that point. You know, if in a month we're down battling 7,200 and it fails, then there's no way that bottom is going to hold. That means we're going to make a new low, because that's what held on the way up. It didn't hit 6,500 and then hit 6,500 and come up. It hit 6,500, went up, broke that downtrend and came back and retested that line, which was right at 7,200. And that's it. You know, I'm going to be watching that close as we get down there. I know I'm jumping the gun a little bit. We just started the turn here. They might fluff it a little bit off the 200-day to give these perma longs another little, you know, hope. And but it's coming, and this market's going to drop fast, really fast. And when it does drop, watch that 8,000 will hold, but hold briefly. See, 8,000 might be like our 10,000 on the first drop down. You know how we based at 10,000 before the run in like 2000, and then we based at it after the crash. We came up and based at it before we made our run to 14,000. Well, now the 8,000 is kind of like the 10,000, if you can follow me, because we're not going anywhere near 10,000. If you look back on the charts, we battled 8,000. That's not going to even hold this time. As we come down through 8,000, we're going right down to that 7,200. So tomorrow, let's get the S&P down underneath the 200-day with the Dow. Let's continue moving FAS and SRS up. 4 more down days this week. I know that's a big call, but we haven't had any consecutive pressures, you know, days of pressure on the market. I think this was the week with all this news they're pumping's coming out, all this economical news. And I'm feeling it that this is going to be the pressure week. Good luck.